Hi guys, it's Mew2King, and today I'm going to go over Min Min, who is a character from ARMS. The unique trait about this character is that this character has extremely long range with the 2 arm attacks. Well, a few different arm attacks. There's actually 3. The first one's always the first one on the left hand, which is the A button, is always the dragon, which does some unique moves such as this or this, for example. You start with the track ram in your hand here, which depending on the move, it's either the same speed or faster. It loops in the air, so it anti-airs really well. It has less total time, and can be really good for edge guarding. It's my personal favorite overall, but it's also depending on... It's not always the best option, but it is definitely good to have on in most matchups, most of the time, in my opinion. This one's basically for KOing. So this is just the strong one. If you can't get your opponent killed at an early percentage, try a bit of this, and you might be able to kill them at an earlier percent. So that's the basics of what this character is. Basically, it's a character with enormous range, and you usually want to stay at your distance. So now I'm going to go over each of the moves and then explain what's unique about this character. As usual, I'll start with the jab. So basically the jab, it's a little bit different from your normal jab. If you press A on frame 1 and release A on frame 2, then your rapid jab like this can begin as early as frame 5. However, it can be as late as frame, like, I think 11 or something like that if you hold the button for too long. So in a practical sense, in tournament, you would say that it's somewhere between 5 to 7 for the rapid A, depending on how long you hold it. However, I don't really know if that's actually really important. It does 16 damage, so I'll just show what it looks like here. See? But if you hold the A button or B button, what happens is you do this attack. Or this one. That's for the left arm, which is always the dragon, by the way. The A button, which is also the left arm, is always the dragon. If I press down B, I can switch between these moves. It starts on a track ram, so I'll start with this. So this is the B attack. So we have A and B. Now, spoilers, let me show you what F-tilt looks like. Pretty similar, huh? Let me show you what forward air looks like. Back air. Notice a pattern here? Yes, they are all the exact same move. They all come out on frame 14. And besides the exception of spoilers, you can do smash attacks in the air, and I don't recommend it, but you can. Then, besides that, they're basically all the same moves. So it's like once you learn one type of move, you realize it's the same over and over. Now, if you want my personal recommendation, I would go with the forward tilt and the forward airs most of the time. That's my opinion. I think the forward airs and the forward tilts are probably going to be the most commonly useful because you actually don't have an attack underneath you except this. Like, see how this goes above you? You can't really angle it down from the air, but you can angle it straight or above you here. So I recommend staying on the ground, kind of like Sakurai said. I agree, but yeah, it's basically the same move. So you have these tilts. It's really good. You can do a 1-2 punch here. See, like you can press. Here's the fastest I can do it. 1-2. Even if you're at point blank range, I tested this with my friend. Even if my opponent's shielded, you cannot shield grab. You can do up Bs out of shield if you have a fast up B, but you cannot shield grab this if I buffer it as fast as possible. You could also do it delayed. You can do 1, wait, 2. Or I can do it reverse order. I can start with B and then do A. So I can start with dragon and punch, and then the chakram, or I could do this first and then this. So, basically you can do these in any order. So, with that out of the way, I will just continue finishing with tilts, since I usually do tilts next. Here's the up tilt. It's a frame 5 flip right here. And I kind of find it kind of useless, because it does come out on frame 5, but in the situation where it combos from down tilt. Let me show you down tilt. This is down tilt. It's a frame 5 slide, and depending on the up B, it may or may not 2-frame. I tested it on Palutena, and I could not 2-frame. But then I tested it on like Mr. Game & Watch, and I was able to 2-frame. So, watch this. I'm going to do down tilt, up tilt. See? It combos. So you would think, okay, up tilt can be useful, right? Well, guess what else I discovered? That combos too. Up smash, spoilers, up smash is frame 7. Yes, it's a frame 7 up smash. And you can do it at shield, obviously. And it combos from this. So at most mid percents, you can do down tilt, up tilt, and see it through combos. You can even do Nair, down tilt, up tilt. Oops, sorry. And that does over 30 damage. I think it can do like 38 fresh, basically. So, because down tilt combos to up tilt, and up tilt has lag, and I would usually dash away into spacing move or up air frame traps anyway, I find up tilt to not have a purpose right now. So, I would not worry about that move, in my personal opinion. Anyway, up tilt is frame 5, just so you know. Down tilt starts on frame 10 and can 2-frame, lingers a bit. And whenever it tilts, let's talk more about F tilt, actually. Because this is basically your staple move, so it is good if I talk about it immediately. Basically what this move is, you start with a chakram or the ram on your right arm, and you activate by pressing B. I could also tilt it. If I want to tilt it down, I press side B and then down, or an angle down. Not really useful here, but might be useful down here to like 2-frame and stuff. The straight one goes straight and curves up, so it covers in front of her and above, which is really nice and consistent. Or if you want to go really high, you could just press side B and then upwards, or an up toward angle, but just don't do too up toward or you up B. See? So you have to use tilts. I find this move to be extremely good. I think this move and this move, forward air, which is basically the same move, in my opinion, that move, especially if the chakram or the ram, I think it's extremely good. Now, with the other one, the dragon, which is what you start with, that's forward and A. Here's what the tilt looks like. It's just a basic tilt. It has more power and more knockback than the chakram. The smash attack I find even better though, because it's this F smash here. See? The F smash for the dragon, in my opinion, can be really good because you can actually combo off it. Now, starting a match from 0%, you could do this and this 2-hit combos, or you could do reverse order and a 2-hit combos. But then you can actually combo into the F smash. So I can do chakram F tilt and F smash. Oops, I messed up. It tilted! Alright, ignore that, I messed that up. But basically, you can combo using Nair F smash, or using just tilt into F smash. You can actually combo into it. So the F smash I find really good. You can even have double dragons. That might be good against characters that aren't jumping. So a character who's always going to stay on the ground, never jump, maybe you want these double dragons. I personally think you should always, or at least usually stick with this, because it anti-airs and is fast and has the least end lag. But yeah, this is my opinion. I'll get to smashes in a bit. Actually, let's talk about the smash attacks now, since that's next in line. Up smash, frame 7. Extremely fast, 19 damage, really good. Frame 7 up smash, what else do you need to say? And you can use that as shield. Down smash. Frame 6, super fast down smash. Also, if you're point blank, it's not as strong, see? But look, if I space it, it does more damage and more knockback. I'm not sure the best time to use it, but good frame data move. Not too bad. Now, the smash attacks. Smash attack is 2 frames slower than tilts. This move, or this move, which, by the way, is the same thing in the air with back air and forward air. So you basically have F smash on the ground, forward air F smash on the ground, forward air F smash, and the back air F smash. So it's 3 F smashes, but they're all the same thing. They're all a frame 16 move. Regardless of which of these arms you have on you, it is a frame 16 move. So 2 frames slower than your normal move. And also more end lag. But it does have more power and more range. The Dragon F Smash, in my opinion, is the best one. Because it has good range in front, but then it combos into this. You can also tilt it up. You can also tilt it down, but the stage is messing me up because it's tilted upwards. Or see? You can do stuff like that, and you can edge guard with it. So you can go straight. I think this is the best smash attack personally. But this one's good too because it's just good range. It's just safe. It's really weak though, but something unique about this F smash. Let me hit him off and you'll see. Oh my god, her own stage messes her up. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is that, see how it goes underneath the stage? Sakurai already showed this. But this goes beneath the stage. It is underneath the stage for 11 frames. But it's not, don't be deceived, it's not 11 frames in one position. It's just 11 frames beneath the stage. So it's not like it's hovering in one spot for 11 frames. It's not that easy to hit. It's not like a nest down smash easy. It's much harder than that. But it's still pretty darn good. All the other moves, they also go below the stage. This goes below the stage. But it's, I don't think it's quite as easy to land. And then you have this. This one is just strength. This is used only for KOing, in my opinion. I think you should just use this move for KOing. So, see? But it's not super strong. Usually, if you charge it all the way, it can kill around 40%. And around here, this may or may not kill. I'm not sure. I think on a normal stage, it might have been close. But yeah, it usually kills around like 70% uncharged or at the edge or something. And I think it's like 35 or 40% fully charged or something like that. So this is good if you're like, you need a comeback and you're just like, oh, let me read a normal stand, let me read get up attack. Just let me read a ledge jump early. Like, you make one correct guess on the ledge and you can do that. Oh, speaking of that, ledge trapping is one of her greatest strengths. She can do a smash attack here. Let's see, she's trying to read a normal stand or something. But then, just in case you miss, you want to cover jump too. So you can cover any two options at once. You can do something like this. You can do 1, 2 like that. Or 1, delay 2. Or just 1, and then they're waiting for 2, but you don't do 2. And then you can go back to it. And you can use this too. This can beat jumps. But if you knock somebody off, I recommend going for this, because this goes underneath the stage quite a bit. It's hard to see with this camera angle, but see, this goes beneath the stage. So if they're really far away and you don't want to edge guard them, I recommend going out and fairing them personally. But depending on the matchup and situation, you might want to go for this beneath the stage, or you might want to go try to hit him with the dragon attack right here. So basically, you want to do one of these two F smashes. This F smash beneath the stage, this beneath the stage, or go and fair them. So you have pretty much 3 good options. You can do forward smash with the chakram, you can do forward smash with the dragon, or you can do the forward air with the chakram. And they can all gimp very early. And so that means that when she pushes you to the ledge, she's at a tremendous advantage. Once she gets you on the ledge, she has ways to edge guard you, ways to gimp you, ways to kill you early, ways to combo into her moves. See? You see that combo? And then if the character was closer, she would have got hit by my forward air. So I basically just covered that option, but I almost killed her off raw kill power there. Hit 1, if I do 2 tilts, hit 1, combos into hit 2. Also, after I hit him above 0 a bit, I can knock him to the ground and then start with tech chasing with other options. And then I figured this out. You can do Nair, F smash. This character covers so many options. When you're on the ledge against her, if she's doing this and she sees any movement, let me just give you a demonstration real quick about one thing that I think she's really good at. So watch this. God dang it, you stupid dumb computer. Can you not? Min, can you not? I should not have picked. I should have just picked FD. I should have just picked FD or Battlefield. Anyway, right there, I covered normal stand, get up attack, and ledge roll. And there's another option I can do. So think about it. Think about me mixing these up. Think about the potential here. You can create 50-50s on your opponent, and you can punish hard. She has a tremendous advantage when she gets you to the ledge, and she only needs to get you for a few punches. There are some weaknesses, however. If she does 1-2, she has lag after the second one. As I said, if you're fighting Min and you block the first attack, a lot of the time you can just wait for the second attack. It'll either come right away, or it'll come in a little while. It will probably be uncommon for Min to do 1 and then just go into like a grab or something. That's like a super high level mix-up. But I'm pretty sure if you fight Min online, they're just going to do 1-2 just like that. And you can just block 1 and 2, or 1 slight space 2. So I recommend if you're fighting Min, especially at lower level, I recommend blocking the second attack because she has some lag after blocking her second attack. See, look, right here. See? Right here, if you block it, I can move back and forth, but you can, your punish, it won't be a true punish, but your punish will be you take some stage from me. So basically, you're slowly getting out of the corner and cornering me and getting closer to me. So basically, your punish against the character will not be direct damage, but it will be gaining stage. Now, you would think, oh, well, I guess I can just shield against Min Min forever. Well, she does have this grab here. It's a frame 18 grab. The dash grab and the standing grab are both frame 18, which is 2 frames slower than her F smash, and 4 frames slower than her tilts. But if you're just expecting tilts the whole time, this is going to catch you off guard probably. Down throw does like 9 damage. Up throw, 12. Forward throw, 10. But the strongest one of all, back throw. It kills around like, I don't know, maybe like 120 or something. Let's see. This is without DI, by the way. Yeah, it's probably what kills around like 130 or so. It's not the strongest, but when you look at the damage, it's pretty good damage. It's pretty good damage. Oh, there's another trait. I forgot to test how long this lasts, but let's just say for like a minute. I'll probably correct the exact details in the comments below. But for quite the period of time, my left arm is in flames. See? Now, what does that do, you might ask? Well, it makes certain moves stronger. See, it just went away. So I grab, I throw. Now, specifically my left arm, a.k.a. the A attacks, which is jab, F-tilt, forward air, back air, and the smash variations of said move. Also, Nair, which I didn't get to, but this includes Nair. These moves are 15% stronger for the A button. But the smash versions are 25% stronger. So basically, if I do a Nair, it's 15% stronger. If I do this, it'd be 15% stronger, which is usually equating to like 2 damage or so. And if I did the forward smash, it would be 1.25 times stronger. So it's an extra bonus for that. So what you could do is you could grab somebody, and you might want to F-smash them, and it might hit him a little extra hard. I was going to go for an edge guard, but this dumb stage has this spring thing in my way. So I couldn't show you that. Beautiful. Anyway. So I just showed you the grabs. Basically, the grabbing is for when you condition them to shield. Because you're fighting Min-Min. It's like 1-2. I mean, what are you going to do? You have to block. You have to block, right? I mean, I can anti-air. Look at this. This is low commitment. I can move back and forth. In fact, I can jump with it, too. Oh, yeah, by the way, before I forget to mention, the smash attack here in the air, for some reason, when you do a forward smash in the air, only the smash, not the tilt, you notice that I hover a bit in the air. It's really dumb and I don't like it, but that's what she does. As I said, I personally prefer doing the forward airs and stuff with the chakram, because here's why. Usually when you hit them off stage, all you have to do is poke them. It only takes a quick poke to kill them. So you just need the move that lands the easiest. So go off, little poke. So like they're already off stage. You can do just a little poke. That little tiny poke would be enough to make sure they can't up B back to the stage. That's how I see it in most situations. You're not limited to only that though. You can do stuff like this. Oh, and something cool. I can fair up here and land on her, and even the lingering attack comes back. Also, for some reason, this move, if I do it at max range, well, at least with the smash attack, the middle range right here is the strongest. See, that did like 25. But watch, let me do point blank. See, it did 22. Also, by the way, max range here is also 22. For some reason, the middle distance is stronger. That's a little strange, but I guess that's what they'd wanted. Generally, the yellow one, see, you can press down B to switch. You start with the chakram, the ram. You press down B, you go into this. This is the strong one. This is basically for KOing. So if I was to get Min-Min to the edge and I F-tilt, there's like a 50-50 chance she'll die. It's around the same power. I think this stage is bigger than like the normal. I think stage is bigger than a normal stage. But the F-tilt on this is comparable to the F-smash on this in terms of power. So yellow F-tilt is comparable to green F-smash. Just for an idea of the power. This could be useful specifically for KOing. I would recommend doing F-smashes at the ledge and hoping you read their habit. Let's say they grab the ledge and they always ledge jump right away. Or they always normal stand. Just release it accordingly. If you fully charge it, you can kill as early as 40, which is like 70 after hit. Or it might be 70, which is like 90 after hit or something, if you're not going to charge it. So that's some of the uses for that. The down B, if you want my opinion, just opinion, I think this one's the best. And I'm not really honestly, I personally like to use this almost the entire time because you can edge guard, you can play neutral, it's less laggy, you can two-f it all. If you want raw damage for some reason, however, this all combos into each other. Watch. Well, I don't know if it'll work at this percent. Let me get him at 0. See, double dragon. I'm not showing it now, but I've done like a 0 to 40 before by double dragging. See, stuff like that. Like that was 33 right there. The double dragons combo well into each other. The reason I don't prefer them is because I don't really have an anti-air. So not only can I not edge guard as well, but I also can't stop jump approaches. So that's why I can't say that I recommend this, because look, I can't really protect above me. Whereas if I do this, I literally just press forward B and I protect above me. So I get better, safer neutral on jumps, less total time, and a better edge guard. That's why I recommend that. As I said, the yellow one is just for KOing. Let's say you try to kill them, but it's just not enough. Jump off, down B, double jump fast fall, side B. Okay, I messed up. Salem, don't look at me like that. Let's try that again. You punch them, not sure if they're going to die. Jump, down B, and then fair edge guard. Okay, don't watch that. You punch them off, jump, down B. Edit this out. No, but anyway, jokes aside, if they're around 90% or higher, the F-tote here might kill. And it lingers for a while. And even if you miss, you have a second chance. So let's say you think they're going to ledge jump right away, or maybe a little bit later. You do punch, you have 2 chances to hit them. Sure, they can get around you, but you have 2 chances. That's more chances than a lot of characters have. So this, as I said, I recommend going into this yellow ball when they're like 90% or higher. Or if you're trying to cheese them around like 40% plus. But that requires a super hard read guess. Anyway, I'd stick with this one most of the time. So as I said, that's already what the down B does. The B button, as I explained earlier, it's just your right arm. Your right arm has 3 options. It's this, and this. You cannot change your left arm. The left arm is always the dragon, which is always the A button. And the A tilts and forward airs and stuff. That will never change. So you cannot change both guns. They probably programmed it this way because it's just easier and consistent. They don't want to make it too complicated either. So it makes sense. So that was this. This is side B, neutral B. Neutral B and side B, as you can see, it's basically the same thing. Because that's the same. This is basically the jab version of B. See? A, B, forward A, forward B. And while you're doing the tilts, you can jump around. My opinion, you should use F-tilt a lot. And you should use Chakram in the air a lot for edge guards. So I like this move, and I like this move. I like comboing and finishing with that move. That's some of my opinions. Now you also have up B. Here's up B. Sakurai said there's some invincibility, so I did some looking into it and found out that the invincibility starts on frame 8. So when that is a few frames before you actually leap into the air. So in case you want to get out of a bad situation, you just up B at a shield, and then you can still double jump. However, her landing options are not the greatest. She has to do either an air dodge or a down air, basically. She can do neutral air dodge, side air dodge, just double jump to a platform depending on the stage, or down air. This is down air when it hits. It's decent damage, but it doesn't bounce off you. It doesn't bounce off the opponent, it does not bounce no matter if it hits their shield or hits them. It'll always go through to land, kind of like Ridley's. Unfortunately, it's not safe like the Belmonts. What that means is that up B is pretty much good for landing on platforms. I think it's pretty good on like Town City, Battlefield, and stuff when you just want to land on a platform and get away. But yeah, frame 8 invincibility out of shield, it's whatever. But in the air version, it's a little different. Oops. This is the air version. It's basically a grapple, but it doesn't go amazingly far. I would say it's worse than like Joker's up B. Like Joker's up B seems to go further. See? It didn't even reach that distance. It has a little less range than what you just saw. So it's not the greatest. You can still cancel it, whiff down, and do whatever. Also, her air dodge goes pretty far. Watch. See, it's a pretty far air dodge. On the flip side, her double jump does not go that far. See? Her double jump is comparable to her air dodge in distance. Her single jumps pretty far. So that's pretty much a lot of her main moves. Also, she has a very good dash attack. It reminds me of Mii Brawler's dash attack. Frame 7 here. It starts on frame 7, and it just hits sideways. Seems pretty good. So basically, this character's main game plan is basically to do pokes at you. So now the variation that you should do, that's a little, it's debatable. Personally, keep in mind this is still day 1. But personally, I like to do side B and then see if I do a Dragon F tilt or Dragon F smash. Depending on the percent, they might combo into each other. See? Something like that. And then finish them off with an aerial forward air. That's something like that, depending on the matchup, seems like it could work a lot. At 0%, the 2 tilts combo into each other. And then around here, you can finish with the Dragon F smash. And if you don't want to go off stage to fair, you can do Dragon F smash to aim at them in various directions. Or, if you think they're going to go to the ledge, you just do charge F smash, angle down, and hover below the ledge. Similar to a Nest yo-yo, except more range, but also on the flip side, not lingering there for as long. But it's still safe. I mean, what's the worst that happens? If you miss, it's not a big deal. And then, before I forget to mention, here's her taunts. Up taunt, side taunt, and down taunt. Okay, let me go over her areas real quick. Her Nair is based, the speed is based on the move you have. So with the Check Ram or Ram Ram, it starts overhead on frame 8. It starts overhead on frame 8, and the total time is not a lot. What do I mean by that? That means I can short hop Nair. Look how many times I can do this. This can also hit teleport recoveries. Let's say Palutena tries to up it to the ledge. I tested this on computers, but you could just do that and then hit her. It also hits at a very low angle. In terms of pure knockback, it is the weakest. However, when you consider that it hits at a low knockback, it can still gimp around like 80% hit sideways. Not to mention you could do things like this and combo into that. Or maybe not a true hit stun combo, but you could do things like this. See? And then even if that didn't kill, I just forward air them to finish them off. So there's some options. As for the Nair, which is the A button, or the Dragon, it also starts overhead 2 frames slower. The Ram Ram starts on frame 8. The Dragon starts on frame 10. So the A button starts on frame 10. This one hits at about a 45-degree angle. More closer to a 45-degree angle instead of a gimping angle. But it's still really good because, look, it still combos into that. Now, you have the yellow ball of death. But I don't really care about this Nair as much because this Nair only starts on frame 14. Compared to 8 and 10, that's not too desirable. In addition to that, it doesn't send at a gimp angle. It sends kind of like upwards. So I don't think in most situations, I would recommend the other 2. My first impression is that you should use one of the other 2 Nairs. The Nair has 10 frames landing lag. And as I said, around the edge, it combos to forward smash, which can get you some really early chaos. So her Nair is pretty good. Oh, and here's a combo I found out. You can, with any of the, I'll just show with the Dragon since it's the most common one. Here's a good combo. Oops. I think I showed that before, but that does like 35 to 40 damage. It's really good damage, and it all true combos. Sakurai showed it with up tilt, but you should just be up smashing, honestly. It's 2 frames slower, but it's still true combos and does way more damage. A move similar to up smash, up air. It combos into itself only if there's platforms, but if you're just doing this into that, there is no true. If you're just doing up air and up air like this, it doesn't true combo. But you can do like stuff like that and still combo. Unfortunately, the damage is pitiful. Pitiful damage. It's frame 7, which is the same as up smash, except up smash is 3 times stronger. But other than that, they're basically the same type of move. I already explained that forward air and back air is the same. Down air starts on frame 15. It's the main way she lands, and this is how fast I can shield. As I said before, she has a lot of ways to edge guard. But this dumb stage keeps making my dragon tilt upwards. What was supposed to happen is it was supposed to do this. Just pretend this is happening. Oh, now it's thank you stage. You can do stuff like that. Sometimes the dragon seems to aim up for some reason, even if I'm aiming it down. Strange mechanics. So yeah, you have a lot of ways to 2-frame. On teleport, to review, on teleporters, you could put a Nair around here. On many other characters, you can put that below the stage or that below the stage. And if you want to gimp them, just go for the track ram or the ram fair. There's a lot of ways to ledge trap you, create 50-50s, force you to ledge jump. Oh yeah, let's say I'm doing this. I can release this at any time, on reaction or on guess to cover normal stance. But that also covers ledge roll and get up attack. What does this mean? It means they have to choose if they're just staying there or if they're going to jump up. So if they stay there too long, I could angle it down and still hit them anyway. But if they want to jump, I could do the basic track ram or the upward angle one, depending on which one I feel will hit them. You have a lot of options to ledge trap, a lot of options to edge guard, a lot of options to get kills early. Her main weakness is that her up-close combat is not the greatest. So when you're fighting Min-Min, as Sakurai said, you want to get in her face. And if you are the Min-Min, you want to be spaced. I think this character has a lot of potential, and I think the character is really fun. And I can't wait to look into it more, into her more. So that's my day 1 review of Min-Min. I'm going to be playing this character even more because I feel like there's a lot of combinations of different variations of tilts and smash attacks, which can combo to each other, and frame traps and ledge taps that and 50-50s you could create. And I think the potential of this character will be very high. So that's my early opinions of Min-Min. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to give any insight in the comments below as well. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoy my content. And don't forget to hit the bell after subscribing. See you guys later.